What's going on, everyone? I am Celine. I am a sex educator, and right side of me is...
My name is Jorlyse. I am a wellness coach, and we are here for y'all today.
We are here for y'all. Listen, y'all.
We got something that's hot. Okay? It's hot. It's too hot.
It has hot in the title.
It got hot in the title.
It's too hot to touch.
It's too hot to tempted to touch. Tempted to touch.
I need it. So
Today we'll be doing a review or just chit chat about the new show. It was aired, the first day it was aired was April 17th, 2020. A lot of people already watched it. A lot of people already formed their opinions about it. And today, I'm just here to give it to y'all.
But look.
I'm just here to give it to y'all from a sex and a wellness relationship coach shit, all that stuff. If you are new to my channel, be sure to smash that subscribe button and smash that like button. It'll help me out so much.
Yes.
Thank you for being here.
Alright, so too hot to handle. Imagine putting random people from all across the world onto an island together. But wait, they're all hot and they're all confident.
They're all hot. Yes, you guys, they are all attractive. Okay, so that's kind of, well, attractive being in the lightest way, because
yes,
you know, everyone, we already know that everyone attracts different
perspectives, and you like whatever you like.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I think they said it was in Mexico.
Okay.
Yeah, Mexican island, but they don't know what's coming. So the twist is they cannot have sex, or really they can't be too touchy. They can't do any type of oral sex, kissing, all that. Kissing, that's $3,000. That's $3,000 gone. Oral sex, $6,000 gone. Okay?
Yes.
Well, having sex is $20,000
Gone.
This is the most serious rule break so far and will therefore incur a heavy punishment. The fine for this indiscretion is...
Hit us with the magic number.
$20,000.
Oh shit.
Ouch. So just imagine all of that getting deducted from $100,000 that they don't even know how it's going to be split up. They don't know if it's going to be couples that get it. They don't know if it's going to be one person. They don't even know what's going on. And honestly, I don't know if the producers really knew at the time. Honestly,
not either. But honestly,
yeah,
while you were watching it, you kind of forgot about who the winners were gonna be, because you were just really hoping that everyone would really just do the right thing.
Right. Our mind was definitely off the money. It was off the money. Well, it was on the money. It's always on the money.
You're always thinking about the money.
But like there was a time where it was just like, oh my God, I want these people to do the right thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really want these people to do the right thing.
Right.
I'm sorry, y'all. I realize we've been looking in the viewfinder. Have you been looking in the viewfinder, or
in the over here?
I don't know where I've been looking the whole time.
Well, I think you've been looking over here, because I've been
Bitch, okay, let me move this. Bryce is 29.
Chloe's 21.
David is 28.
Francesca's 26.
Harry is 23. Okay.
Kels is 27.
Lydia is 22.
Nicole is 23.
Rhonda is 27.
Sharon is 25.
So, oh wait, we got some more. Wait, these are the ones that's been eliminated. So Corey is 22.
Madison is 20.
Matthew is 29.
And Haley is 20.
I read that the producer wanted the cast to be fairly young, because they felt like younger people will be a little bit more promiscuous and they'll have a hard time resisting from sex.
Wow. So it's like they chose a younger crowd to better show like the audience type of like people our age, and like
people around this age bracket.
What would they do in this predicament?
Right.
You know.
Right. So all of them are sexually liberated. A lot of them never went a day without sex. I know Bryce, he's definitely one of them. He came on a show episode 3. So when he came on, people were like, oh, like, hey, like, what's up, Bryce? Like, let's do this. You know what I'm saying? And Bryce, he really likes Chloe. Like, he really loved Chloe. Like, he said he liked the accent. He said he liked the hair. He just really liked her. And Chloe had a thing for him too. But you know, Chloe's passion and love for him kind of dwindled away. Chloe wanted a guy with banter.
Yes, she wanted a guy that had a type of spark.
So Rhonda is one of the only black females on that cast. So woo to her. Her hair stayed on nicely. It was looking great. Like, in my opinion, it was looking great.
Agreed.
But some people may say different. I don't know. But I just know, to me,
I think it was late.
I think it was late for it to be. It was a month, y'all. That was a month process. Like,
to be outside all the time.
Like,
and swimming.
In the water, in the heat. Oh no, mine would have been off. Like, my lace front would have been off. Like, hello, bye.
Oh.
So they all came in and they were getting to know each other, etc., right? The first major thing that happened on the island was, I'm gonna call this the trio. We're gonna call them the trio, okay? At that moment, it was Francesca, Harry, and Haley. So Francesca and Harry had a thing going on, right? And they end up kissing on the first, day of the show?
Yeah, I believe so.
But yeah, they end up kissing on the first day of the show. So
so early.
So early, knowing the risk as well. So that's when it was just like, oh snap.
It was very much like, what is gonna happen right now? What's the penalty gonna be? Is it gonna be a lot? Is it gonna be a little bit?
Right.
Just no one knew what was gonna go on.
When Lana gathered all of the cast together, they didn't know what they were even going to be there for. Like, they didn't know why they were being gathered. So it was just like, what? So Harry and Francesca didn't really know that Lana was gonna snitch on them. They didn't know that Lana was gonna do it right there and then. Like, they were just like shook.
The rule break has cost $3,000.
Oh, $3,000.
That's like a week in Dubai.
So when Lana revealed that, everyone was just like, what? Right. And they didn't own up to it. That was the problem. Someone needs to own up to this. Like, someone needs to say something like, what's going on? But they didn't. They were still like,
It went all the way up to the moment of Lana literally telling who did something. They didn't even tell the truth.
They did not tell the truth. Literally, Francesca lied to the last moment. She lied. She said we did not kiss. Like, there's a lot of heat around Francesca at that moment, because after, when they kissed, Harry went to the boys and said, "Oh, Francesca kissed me first." When Harry said that about Francesca, a lot of people started not to trust Francesca. So there's a lot of like people like going at her, and Rhonda was one of them in the beginning.
It's true.
But Haley, which they said was her like right hand girl, because like Haley like followed her around and stuff, and you know, but Haley did admit that she was really like, that she really liked Francesca.
But she definitely said that she was very interested in Francesca.
They end up kissing so that heat can get off of them, but they didn't know that Lana was gonna snitch on them. I don't know who they thought the rules applied to, but if they snitched on,
they just didn't know. They were just gonna lie until further notice, and that's exactly what they did.
So they plotted on them, but Haley said that she wanted to stir up some things, so they were plotting against the group so that it could be blamed on Sharon and Rhonda, because Sharon and Rhonda had sneaked out late at night to go talk. So a lot of people were assuming that it was them two when
it was really them.
You know, so it was just kind of confusing on who was it. I think Matthew had asked or something. No,
yes,
I don't know.
Because Matthew called the roll call, and he was like, "Look, everybody, we're about to come here and figure this out." And so when he got everybody there, he was just like, "Look, if you didn't tell the truth right now, we're ready." He had provided that safe, open space for someone to tell the truth.
Matthew,
yes.
right.
Matthew had provided that safe, open space for someone to tell the truth.
In the middle, we were like, okay, we really want them to learn. Yes, y'all keep on messing with the money, money. But even the cast that was there, they stopped really caring about the money as well.
Right.
They were getting very like, okay, well, I get it, because some of them already broke the rules. So I feel like they were just trying to like be sympathetic to the person who broke rules, because they know that they know
that
about
it
that
could possibly happen to
exactly
them as well.
and they're in a vulnerable moment. Like they starting to understand each other more in the middle of it. But towards the end, it became like, ooh, it became like, wait, it is about money again, because they had a twist at the end.
Fun twist towards the end was when Francesca and Harry had the opportunity to go into the suite together and win back all the money that they lost within the competition, but they could not touch each other.
They couldn't touch each other. It was so funny when they were in that moment, and literally Harry had to handcuff
his arm to a chair
and put it in between him and Francesca, because Francesca was literally running after him. And I just think, and that's just so crazy to me, because it just shows that Francesca really doesn't care too much about the money. She did mention on a date with Kels that she's very famous and very rich because of Instagram. Right. So it's like, she said she doesn't care about the money. She said that to Kels. So I'm just like inferring from that, like maybe she really don't care about the money.
Right.
But here's the thing to it. I had read that she was asked to do the show. She didn't apply for it.
Okay.
She was asked, and I don't think Harry was asked. No, Harry wasn't asked. He said he applied. He said he applied on the show. He said he just sucks at dating.
Okay.
Right. I don't know. I think she was the only one. So it's just like, now that all makes sense. Like, that's the reason she doesn't care about the money. But I feel like that was a little bit selfish on her part.
Yeah, because there are many instances where she was kind of just like, you know, like, do you want to break the rules right now? Like, especially when she went to the shower.
Right.
I thought that was just very like, ooh, girl, like, okay, like, he is really trying to give you some space right now, and you are walking into his shower.
Right.
That could have been money deducted.
Right. And remember, guys, Kels was the accountant. So what I mean by accountant, in the show, he was the one that was always hovering over the money. Like, he was always aware, like, who, you know, he's just like, oh, 25,000, that's deducted. You know, he's just counting it up.
Right.
And he was really, really serious about the money. Like, he wanted that money. Like, yes, you know what I'm saying?
Very strict on following the rules.
Very strict on following the rules.
For the greater good of everybody.
Which is kind of crazy too, because, you know, he is like what they said, that he did play football, and he's like 6. Ooh, is it 6'5" or 6'7"?
Oh my goodness, who knows?
I think they said 6'7". I think 6'7". Kels and Harry is 6'7". They're the tallest ones. So it's just like, they literally look like Hulks. They mentioned in the show. So it's just like, he was a real stickler with his money. You would think that, oh, he would not have so much self-control because he's a football player. You know,
right. And all those stigmas.
You know, all that stigmas around that.
They just can't, like,
control themselves, and they're just hoes. You know, just that stigma. I mean, I don't think that
everyone could do whatever they want to do. Honestly,
they could do whatever they want to do. So I mean, whatever. But there's some football players that actually, they be really like, they don't have sex with a lot of women, like, or they don't have sex with a lot of women. Some of them are actually really conservative when it comes to that. Right. So that's kind of interesting to look into too. But
Francesca wasn't always the most considerate of the prize or of keeping the money from people, especially when she kissed her friend. That was just like, ooh, girl, so early.
Right. So, okay, from the beginning, we got to give the whole story.
Oh my goodness.
We got to give the whole story. That's what this is for, right?
Right.
That's what this is for. We're here to give y'all. This is going to be a long video. I wonder if someone's going to actually watch this whole thing.
Who knows?
I feel like this is a long video. Francesca came in, and basically she was I would say, like, the Kim Kardashian of the group. You know what I'm saying? She had that, like, look to her, that dark hair, the tone of her skin, that
spicy energy.
That, like, spicy energy. So she came in with that, and that's kind of how she portrayed herself. She said she doesn't chase guys. She said that they come to her. That's most of the women in the cast.
Yes, most of the women in the cast were just very confident, and they were very much like, you know, I don't usually have this problem with guys, with people trying to come to me. So, you know, I'm just gonna see what happens. They were just very hopeful going into the show, like not scared or distant.
Right. And you know, and remember that doesn't even mean that these people were confident. That doesn't mean that they were confident. Yes, they came in with confidence, but that doesn't mean that if someone comes in with confidence, they could be really insecure behind the scenes, right? But with this cast, I didn't really see insecureness behind the scenes. They seemed very liberated, but some of them did have some insecurities, which we will talk about as we get more into the discussion, because they do workshops.
Yes.
They do workshops. They did certain workshops to kind of help on self-development, y'all. So they do eliminate people. So they eliminated Haley, and then Corey and Madison together. So you guys, so Matthew, he came in fully clothed.
Yeah.
I guess, I don't know, he probably didn't want to show his body too much. I'm not sure.
But it was very cool.
But he was very cool. Like, he was very cool. They called him Jesus off the bat. He had very long hair.
Yeah.
Like, he was really cute though. He was real cute. Not gonna lie. I like their personality. I felt like they were just being them. Like,
I feel like everyone was doing their best to very much be authentic and be themselves.
Right.
And try to grow within the process, you know. You know, they're very open to learn something new.
Poor Matthew, he didn't end up really finding someone that he truly connected with. So he dismissed himself or like walked away from the show. A lot of people were very sad and emotional about that, because they looked up to him almost like as a big brother, very, very father figure like, because he like, I guess he just gave off that aura. As far as the editing, they did portray him as that like brotherly figure.
Yeah, he definitely gives off a vibe of just being kind of like, do the right thing, guys. Like, just do the right thing. And you know, that's very nice to have someone be someone who's humble and give that aura off of humble and do the right thing, because it just makes you feel like, okay, like there's someone in there who they feel like they can trust.
As far as with his story, he doesn't believe in marriage, and like he doesn't really, you know, see the point and stuff like that. He doesn't really see the point of relationships. He's very neutral about that stuff. So he came in on the show, he was not expecting to find love, and unfortunately he did it. He did it, but I feel like he did gain a family.
I agree. I definitely feel like
probably not. I don't know what they're doing now. I don't know. That's a whole nother video. But
I hope they're still connected.
But we wish that there's what's it called?
A reunion.
We're hoping that there's going to be a reunion.
Yes.
But here's the thing. I don't think that's gonna happen right now unless it's already edited. Because the coronavirus.
That's true.
So
I definitely feel like because it's on top 10 of Netflix, I feel like the people will demand a reunion.
They will demand a reunion. It has to happen, but it really can't happen. I feel like they have to follow protocol. Like, they have to adhere to the COVID-19 crisis, because it is getting out of hand. They are opening stuff back up now. So I don't know. It seems like some things are lifting, but the nurses and they're saying no. Please shut down these places. Like, places don't need to be open. So I mean, that's the crisis as far as, you know, what's going on right now, and why, you know, we may not get a reunion as fast as we want. But the producers are talking about a season 2, but again, with the coronavirus and stuff like that, stuff may be on a hold. But let's just hope, because, but here's the thing, they were saying that what is going to be the suspense, right? If they get on the show, they're going to automatically know, like, oh, we're not going to be able to have sex. So they're trying to figure out how they can change it up a little bit. I don't know if all of this is true, guys. This is just what I'm reading. These are the theories. So I'm just giving you all the theories that I hear. And we're just hoping for the best. We're just hoping for the best, you know? But I would still want them to stay safe through this crisis, though. All right, guys. So camera died. It said no. It said we were talking way too much.
How are we going to help ourselves?
How are we going to help ourselves? Too hot to handle is like...
Too hot to talk about.
It's too hot to talk about. So this is going to be part 1. And part 2 will be coming up soon. We're just going to have to record again tomorrow.
And we'll be back.
So thank you guys so much for watching. And please stay tuned for the next videos. This may have to be a 4-part series. So we're hopping around different episodes. We're just all over the place. But it's okay. But I feel like we should have did this episode to episode. But I don't know.
I mean, we could go back through it. Like,
I would have to literally watch the episode and then give my, like,
one.
It's like, I don't mind doing that because I feel like
it's a binger.
But it's like, I'm currently watching Money Heist, y'all, and I'm on the lap. Ooh, we gotta finish that. Anyway, y'all, bye. Stay tuned for the next one.